Hey everybody, my name is Kim Danger and I'm a Beachbody coach. I'm also a participant in the Transform 20 test group. Just want to give you a little bit of my feedback after going through the first 3 weeks of Transform 20, just to give you guys a little insight on my thoughts about it and, my feedback, and you guys are all wondering about it. So everyone is probably wondering how hard it is, and this is a hard question to ask because no doubt this workout is extremely, extremely challenging. About 5 minutes into the workout, I was huffing and puffing, I was out of breath, and then Shaun T says, "Oh, great warm up." And I'm thinking, that was the warm up? That was really freaking hard. So that was my first impressions about the difficulty of the workout. But let me preface that by saying it really is as hard as you want it to be or as challenging as you want it to be. And let me explain a little bit more about that. So first of all, the only person you're really competing against is yourself. You can take the risers off the step to make it a little bit easier. You can follow the modifier and not use the step at all. You can slow down the moves. You can speed up the moves. So there's a whole lot of room to adjust. So while I would say it's a good idea to have a basic foundation of fitness, this workout really could be for anyone, depending on how hard you want to push yourself or, if you're okay with dialing it back a little bit. So that said, I have done Insanity Max 30, which I thought was an incredibly hard workout program. And let me tell you, this is harder. You get all the calorie burn of that 30 minutes of Insanity Max 30 condensed into a 20-minute workout. And I did not think that was possible, but I do wear a Fitbit occasionally when I work out. And all I have to do is look at my calorie burn. And I know that it is in the same ballpark as a workout that I would bring my all to for 30 minutes. So where that extra 10 minutes of intensity comes from, I have no idea. But let me just say that Shaun T totally brings out the best in you. He coaches you along the way. He really gets into your head. Like every time I feel like I can't do it, this is enough, I'm gonna quit, he says something to me that gets up in my head and makes me realize I can do it. So for me, mindset is the biggest thing with this. Whenever like I said, he gets up in my head, he's challenging me to do a better job, to be a better version of myself. And for me, that's like the biggest takeaway of this workout. So I am using the tracker. This workout comes with a downloadable tracker that you can print out and, keep track of your transformers week by week. Now the transformers there are 3 of them in each workout, and week 1 you can compare to week 2. Week 2 you can compare to week 3. So as you progress, you are only comparing your results against what you've done in the previous weeks. So you are becoming the best version of yourself. And what I like about that is it really challenges you to bring it not to borrow Tony Horton's phrase there, but I'm also a Tony fan. But yeah, you're bringing your intensity every single time because you want to beat your version of what you did last week. And the nutrition plan is also dialed in, and you can do the containers or you can do 2B mindset. And for the sake of this program, I opted to do the 2B mindset. I'm a 2B mindset certified mentor, so I have a huge passion for that way of looking at food from just an abundance mindset and not depriving myself of anything that I might really, really want. Like if it's my daughter's birthday is coming up, I'm gonna want to have a piece of birthday cake to celebrate with her. So that's what I like about 2B mindset, and I do track because tracking is also a big part of that program. So what I would say about this program, if you're thinking about doing it, give it a shot, because even if you think it's going to be too hard for you, like I said, you can totally modify. The transformers are one of my favorite parts of this program, simply because they do make you rise to the occasion. They do make you improve week after week. Whereas with some other workouts, sometimes you feel like you're just going through the motions. And if you're not like leveling up every week, which this program totally lets you do, maybe you're not giving it your best. Maybe you're not totally getting the most out of it that you could be. So to me, that's the best thing. It's Shaun T's encouragement and getting it up in your head and making sure that you're giving it your all. I love that. I love tracking, and I love the Transformers. So another thing people probably wondering about is how sore you will get, being that you're really only using your body resistance for the moves. The step is the only piece of equipment you'll need. And I was kind of curious about that too, coming off Lift 4, which is a weight-based program. I was wondering, like, how am I going to get results without using heavy weights? Because I really like the results that I got with Lift 4. And let me tell you, my quads were on fire after a few days of doing Transform 20. Yeah, my quads were on fire. I felt like my butt was sore in places I didn't know it could be sore. So even though you're not using barbells, you're not using hand weights or anything like that, you're not using a resistance band, that step really causes you to level up both physically and mentally in so many ways. And if you're worried about not getting that definition, you're not worried about maybe not giving your muscles a chance to really grow, don't worry about that, because trust me, you will be sore. So what I am looking forward to in the next few weeks of this program is just continuing to level up. I love listening to Shaun's encouragement during each and every workout, and he just knows what to say at the right time. And I think that's a true gift of his. Like, he really knows what we struggle with and how to address that on a personal level. So I do feel like I'll be in good hands if I pay attention to him and do exactly what he says. And just looking forward to being a better version of me, which this program is all about. So that's it. That's my impression of Transform 20, the first few weeks of it. And I highly recommend this program for anyone. Thanks, guys.